Welcome to Marina's Kitchen. Today I'm going to make some of my old favourite Monte Carlo biscuits. I've got to go to a morning tea on Wednesday and I thought I'd make a batch of Monte Carlos. I haven't made them for a while. They are so easy to make and a lot of favourite biscuit, an old time favourite Monte Carlo biscuits, okay? So well, I've gone ahead and creamed 125 gram of butter with half a cup of caster sugar, and I added a tablespoon of honey, a nice tablespoon of honey, and I've added some vanilla to that, okay? And I've creamed that all together and it's made a beautiful cream with the butter and the sugar, and I've done that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add an egg. I added an egg to that, so that I've done that, and that's why I put it all together for you to show you. I've got all that together. And what I've got to do now is add 2.5 cups of self-raising flour and just mix it all together. So easy, so quick, and they are beautiful biscuits. They keep well, a lovely crunchy biscuit. So all I need now, because I did cream that 125 gram of butter, half a cup of caster sugar, and a tablespoon of honey and my vanilla. And now I'm going to add my 2.5 cups of self-raising flour. I'm going to add it a bit of time. They are an old favourite, these Monte Carlo biscuits. I have done them before, and because I was going to a morning tea on Wednesday, I thought I'd bring some of these biscuits just for a change. So that's what, and they're always a nice favourite of biscuits, an old one. I've done them before. Now just keep on adding that lovely self-raising flour and make a lovely soft dough. Keep on adding the self-raising flour a bit at a time. They're so easy to make, so quick. When you cream that butter and sugar, so lovely, and add that honey. I had a tablespoon of honey and vanilla and an egg. I put an egg in there, and now I'm going to mix up all this flour. There's 2.5 cups of self-raising flour in there, and we're going to make them up in little biscuits, and then I'm going to ice them together with some nice icing mixture with some strawberry jam. That's all you've got to do. You put it all together. 2.5 cups of self-raising flour. It makes it a lovely soft mixture. I think that's enough. You can add a little bit of flour to it if extra if it's a bit soft, but I think this is just nice. Put your oven on for 180. They don't take long in the oven, as long as they just lightly brown on the top, and that's all. You can take them out. And then we can put together with the icing sugar and the raspberry jam. We've got to put them together. So that's that lovely mixture all together there. If it's a little bit too wet, just add another bit of self-raising flour. I think I needed just another little bit of self-raising flour. Just add another bit if it's not as firm enough. Just add another bit of self-raising flour, and there you've got this beautiful Monte Carlo mixture. And I'm going to put them on a tray. I'm only going to do little rounds and press them with a fork. Okay, that's enough now. Just put it together and pick it up a little bit at a time. All you do is pick up a little bit at a time and roll it around. Make a little round biscuit like that. I only need a small biscuit. You only need a small bit. And put them on a tray like that. You don't need a lot because they do swell a little bit. I just put them there like that. It's a lovely soft mixture. It's a beautiful mixture. So just keep on. If you want to add some more plain flour, self-raising flour to your hands, you can. That's a lovely mixture. I just put some flour in my hand. Just keep on doing the same thing. They don't take long to cook, as long as they just brown on the top. Just keep on doing the same thing. I have made a batch before because I'm just going to want to show you when I put the cream in the middle of them. Just keep on doing the same thing. Put your hands in a bit of flour and get a little bit of this dough. You don't want a lot. You don't want big ones. You just want nice little round ones. Just put them there like that. Just pick up a little bit at a time. You don't want a lot. Just roll it around your hand, put a bit of flour in your hand and put them there like that. Put a little bit of flour in your hand and you can roll them out really nice that way. There you go. And all you do, you make a nice batch of these. but they keep very well. You know, I always, if I don't use them all, I freeze mine, a lot of biscuits that I make. So you just put them in a container and put them in the deep freeze if you don't use them all at once. But look, they are lovely. Monte Carlo biscuits have been an old favourite. They've been around for years and years. So just, look, I've just got enough there. You make quite a few out of them. Just pick up a little piece of round piece, that's all you want. You only want a little bit. Okay, I'll just put another one in there. And then I'm going to put the fork, put my fork in there, okay? There you go. Now, I've got my fork somewhere. Okay, now press your fork into the plain flour and press them down like that. Press them down. Just put your fork in your plain flour and press them down like that. Put the fork in your flour, press them down like that. Just press them down like that. Just lightly press them down, and you have that beautiful fork mark on the top. That's there. Look, lovely. That's all you want. You don't want to make them too big. They don't swell that much, but you don't want to make them too big, okay? So there you go. You've got that beautiful Monte Carlo biscuits. Just put them in a 180-degree oven until they're just lightly brown on the top, and that's all. That's all you can do with them, okay? Now to make the icing sugar, I've got here 3/4 cup of icing sugar, and I got a tablespoon of raspberry jam, and I put in here about 300 gram of butter, and I've made this beautiful mixture of this jam and this icing sugar and a bit of butter, and it becomes a beautiful mixture. You can put it all together anytime. Okay. Now what I've done here, I've done some of mine in before, and this is what they look like. They're beautiful. They come nice and brown, lightly brown. They don't swell a lot, but they come lovely and brown. And you put them together with this beautiful icing sugar, raspberry jam, and a bit of butter, and just put it together. And what you do is just get a nice tablespoon. You can put as much as raspberry jam as you want, and just put it together like that, and that's all you've got to do. And they're beautiful. They keep lovely. They serve well at morning tea. Just put them together. They make a beautiful morning tea biscuit. I like my Monte Carlos. I have made them before. I just put them together like that. And now I'm going to sprinkle. Let them cool down before you do this. Yeah, they've got to be cooled down before you put the icing mixture on the bottom. Okay? And what you do now is sprinkle them. Just keep on doing the same thing all along. You've got that icing sugar, that strawberry jam or raspberry jam, whatever you've got inside, and put a nice big tablespoon of that. You can mix up the jam as much as you want to. I've got enough there. I've got a big tablespoon of jam, and I've got about 300 gram of butter and some icing sugar. Now I'm going to dust them with my icing sugar on the top. There you go. And you've got these beautiful Monte Carlo biscuits, so quick to make, so easy, and they are lovely when you have a morning tea. Well, I hope you're going to try them. I have made them before, but it's an old favourite of mine. I just wanted some biscuits for our morning tea on Wednesday, and I thought, oh well, I'll make them Monte Carlo biscuits. They all seem to be popular. So I hope you try them and you enjoy them. Have a good day, and thank you for watching my video. Bye.